Let's try a practice question. If a client consumed 51 ounces of fluid at a meal, how many milliliters would you record in their medical record? The first question we ask is, what unit are we solving for? So we look to the question, and it asks how many milliliters would you record. So milliliters is the unit that we are solving for. So we'll place that in the answer. Now this unit is also the first unit that we use at the beginning of our equation. Now this first factor is considered a conversion factor. So what we are looking for is what conversion factor we can use that has milliliters, the first unit that we are solving for, and another unit from the question. So we look to the question and we see ounces in the question. So we will fill that in the denominator of the conversion factor. So now we need to figure out what conversion factor uses milliliters and ounces. So let's look at our conversion factor. And we see that here in the volume, 1 ounce equals 30 milliliters. So let's go back to our question and fill in those numbers, 30 milliliters over 1 ounce. The next step is that we take the unit from the denominator of the conversion factor and we make it the same in the numerator of the next fraction. Now, the second fraction comes from the question, and it is asking for ounces. So we look to the data from the question, we see where ounces is discussed, and we see 51 ounces. So we fill that in for box C. So the next step is that the units will cross out, leaving you with only milliliters in the equation. And now we can do the math. 30 milliliters times 51 over 1 times 1 equals 1,530 milliliters. So if we were to write these answers in the blanks, we would answer A equals 30 milliliters, B equals 1 ounce, C equals 51 ounces, and D equals 1,530 milliliters.